Welcome back. Proving that learning can be fun. That's always what the National Museum of Nuclear Science and History is all about, and what they're doing with their Discover STEAM Day. Now, it's not just for the kids, though. It's something that the whole family can take part in and enjoy. Joining us and showing us this morning what audiences are in store for, and also giving us some details on how you can attend. We're joined this morning by Gabriel and Zev Nemiroff. They are from the National Museum of Nuclear Science and History. Gentlemen, great to have you with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Always, yeah, exactly, and you're welcome. And great to have you here because it's so much fun, Gabriel. We know we have a lot of fun. Zev brings the fun with him as well because he's like the little scientist that makes it all happen. So right now, the STEAM activities are available that day. What do we have going on?
That's right. We have our Discover STEAM Day coming up on February 22nd. It is one of our most exciting and most popular events of the entire year. The museum will be filled with life and all kinds of cool experiences going on. We have dozens of exhibitors coming with all kinds of really, really cool hands-on experiences for kids and adults of all ages.
Hands-on. I mean, that just kind of says it's a lot of fun. That, you know, it's one thing to view a cool science experiment or to see it from a distance, but when you're actually part of it, I mean, just you really come to know it on a whole other level, right?
Yeah, you do. That's really when the learning happens. That's when the experience becomes a part of you, when you get to participate in it, for sure.
Absolutely. Specific age range, what are we looking at to cater to for this one?
For Discover STEAM Day, we are looking at from the very, very youngest museum patrons all the way up to their parents and grandparents, everybody from all ages.
Bring out the kid and the adult still, too.
That's right.
Yeah, very cool. So for getting families registered, we know it's going to be a big one. So how did they get?
It's going to be a big one. Yep. As always, parents can come, and students can come, and kids can come. They can go right up to the museum, and they can get their admission when they walk up to the doors. Or if you'd like to expedite entry, there may be some lines that day. I would recommend getting your tickets online beforehand, and that'll get you into the museum and get you into those activities a little bit quicker.
There you go. From the comfort of your own home, and again, something you want to take care of well in advance of that, because we know that those fun activities always fill up at the Nuclear Science Museum. But right now, this morning, we have an experiment in front of us. So, Gabe, I'm going to let you kind of walk us through it here.
Sure, Zev, what are we doing today?
We have a hydraulics experiment today, and my dad is going to explain what the exact experiment is.
That's right. We made these super cool little models. A big shout out to one of my educators, Olivia, who put these together for us. These are just made with household materials. You can make them at home. They're popsicle sticks and glue and bottle caps and Play-Doh, a couple syringes like you could get at any Walgreens or pharmacy. So we're going to hydraulics today, which is an illustration of Pascal's law, which tells us that when force is transmitted through liquid, it is transmitted equally in all directions. And we use liquid inside of hydraulics because it's more efficient than just air. Okay. So these are made with a couple of syringes, and we're going to pass the water with pressure through one syringe down through the tube, which will depress the plunger on the other syringe and push it down. So we have a model of like a hydraulic press here, and we have a second model of like the kind of lift you would see in a mechanic at a boat ramp or anything kind of like that. Oh, wow. So Zev, why don't you go ahead and demonstrate this hydraulic press, and we're just going to depress that plunger, and it's going to pass the water through the tube. The water creates the pressure, and it pushes that tube all the way down and smashes that Play-Doh right down nice and flat. Good job. All right, and then
now it's flat.
That's right.
We got about 15 seconds to go. So
all right, let's do this other one real quick here, buddy. This one we're going to pull the plungers up, and we're going to raise up this hydraulic lift. Here we go.
Happening before our eyes.
Right before our eyes, there it goes.
There it is.
Yep, and it goes back and forth because we didn't pull them up at the same time, but we're pretty close.
Gabriel, real quick address where we can find more information online.
Nuclearmuseum.org, as always.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Zev, as always, great job, buddy. And again, for a full recap, we'll have it at alwaysonkrtv.com. Stay with us.